Hello there guys, Taranzo here. Welcome back to my channel. I'm here late at night talking about AI again because there's more news that came out. So I have to cover it. Today is about watermarks. And yes, there's an AI that removes watermark. Because of course well, luckily there's a way to remove it, thankfully. And this guy over here, Magnifico Art Heritage, is going to talk about how to prevent these AI watermark removers from removing a watermark. So let's check out that tweet, shall we? Over here, we just have a nice little quick example of how it works. Here's a nice before image. As you can see, there's a little text over here with the watermark. And then on the after image, you can see the watermark is removed. And of course, any human can do it in Photoshop without much trouble, but with an AI, you can just mass produce artwork, stolen artwork, removing everyone's watermark. And that's very annoying for all of us artists because we put all the hard work in and put a watermark only for it to be removed. That's our credit, after all. So, what are watermark removers? I think it's just self-explanatory. It's a system that is capable of removing a watermark, being trained on the data set and does that. So why would anyone want that? Well, people want to steal your artwork, of course. I mean, again, self-explanatory. So here he explains a little bit about the mechanics of it, and one of the funniest bits is that it will also actively watermark its own results. So if some of you have seen those really bad generated images, you might have noticed that certain artworks that were trained on AI, because the data set contains a lot of artwork with the artist's signature or watermark, you might see in the corner, you see the artist's signature or watermark being reproduced. And it's quite hilarious sometimes. But also, it's just absurd. And so now, because of that happens, future people are trying to steal artwork, but remove the watermark first before they train it. And so we need to prevent that. And how do we prevent that? Well, here's Magnifico's solution. Use blur, use uneven repetition, and uniform color. So down here, they gave the example over here. This is a basic watermark, just put a text across. Don't do that, that's not good. And then over here, they do the same thing except just like a gradient and a blur effect and create some uneven repetition of the text over and over again. Well, that's a really neat trick, never really thought of that. It sounds like it will be very hard to train the AI out of because it is quite random. It might be like a CAPTCHA sort of thing, and we all know CAPTCHA has a lot of warping and defects that makes it difficult to for an AI to learn how to read it. And so they're trying to trick the AI so that it can't remove it. So over here, they give an example before and after image. The watermark is still there. Down here, there's even more examples. As you can see, here's an example of one using it a normal text, and afterwards it's removed. But when they use their gradient watermark and blurred effect, it's still there. And they even gave a more hilarious example down here. As you can see, it removed the image. Aha! Now that's pretty spectacular. You wouldn't have noticed that. Most people wouldn't even have. It's just, yeah. Who knew that you can actually trick the AI? Because the AI is actually looking for a art pixel, as they explain. I think in one of the texts over here probably explains it. Yes, there we go. Yes, here's an example where blur gradient. And so basically, the AI just assume the gradient and the blurry pixels are artwork, and then the heart stuff is actually the watermark, when it's actually the opposite. So that's a little bit of a funny thing. Anyhow, I hope this was useful. You know, I'm going to do this from now on in my future artwork. I'm going to start watermarking my artwork this way, so that will be protected. I hope that's helpful for you. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked my video, and thanks for watching. Bye guys, have a good day.